So welcome back to the channel, guys. Our next location today, I thought I'd done all the police stations in Bristol, but I saw one the other day that I'd obviously missed, so I decided to come over today and have a little look-see. So it's Broadbury Road police station, which is Bristol, which is Avon and Somerset Constabulary. And before I tell you any more about that, I just want to say again, anybody that's missed my last video that's catching this one, I really appreciate all the comments asking when I'm coming back. Some of the humour was fantastic. One of the subscribers asked if they'd removed a little piece of my brain. Luckily they haven't. It's probably because I haven't got much to give. Yeah, I've been in a bit of a bad place recently health-wise, so I'm back at it now. I'm taking it easy. I will have to have some more time off at the end of August, but hopefully that will be short-lived. As long as I can walk again afterwards, I shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, back to the video then. So there's a security alert. Ensure gates are closed behind you. Marked vehicles only. This is going to become important in a second, because the scanning through some of the recent videos that my colleagues have done, because I've obviously been out of the loop for quite a while, I noticed that one of them had been here, and okay, sorry, I was just going to mention about the gates, but somebody has just come out. Obviously they've spotted me and they've decided to close them. So that's just given me a little bit of a weird steer in a way, because that means I can't get into this car park where one of my colleagues was. But we'll still check to see if they've put any signage up, because they don't seem to. So there's another one returning from base. So yeah, so this sign does actually look fairly new. So it says quite clearly, security alert, ensure gates are closed behind you. Looking at the bolts, I would say it's fairly new. Obviously we've got a little area in here where they obviously get fuel. It's obviously a fire escape. A few other bits and pieces, nothing very interesting. So there's a gentleman just pulled in behind me, so I will move out of his way. So yeah, so they've obviously got a sign up here saying about wheel clamping in operation, which of course if the gates are closed all the time, it wouldn't mean anybody could get in or anything. Hello mate, how you doing? You okay?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Are these relatively new signs, do you know?
The new signs? I don't think so.
No?
No, I'm not sure, Scott. I've been here for a few years. So.
Yeah. I'll tell you why I ask. I was watching one of these videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, we go around filming all sorts of different things. And there was a guy here, I think it was about a week ago, might have been 2 weeks ago, and these gates were open. So we walked in.
Yeah.
There was a big tool inspector that had words with him. And I was just wondering if these were new signs to put people off going where they shouldn't go.
As long as I've been aware.
Yeah.
The reason why sometimes we close things is because obviously we get people that potentially could come in and vandalise things.
Exactly.
So that's the reason why we do it sometimes.
Yeah.
And especially when there's protests going on and things,
sure,
we sometimes have, you know, a need to close the gates,
of course,
for that reason, just in case.
Yeah, it's just that the bolts looks relatively new, and I thought,
no, it does look pretty new, doesn't it?
Because we try and give advice as well, and we always say to the likes of the police force, if there's a sign that clearly states no public access beyond this point, you don't go in. Yeah. Because otherwise you're into the
Is that what do you film like YouTube stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I do it as a hobby, just photography in general. But I do like to come and visit you guys, because I seem to get a really good reaction from you. And I don't know what it is. I've got an idea of why some people don't. Obviously their interaction sometimes is different to mine. We understand that sometimes you guys might come back in off a bad shout and might be in a bad mood.
Well, every day is a different day for
exactly.
everyone. We all sort of
exactly.
deal with things differently, don't we?
I mean, I've filmed a lot of Avon and Somerset, and I wasn't aware of this police station until I saw the video the other day, so I thought I'd come and have a look.
So you weren't aware of this one?
Wasn't aware of this
for
one.
a long time. It's
Yeah.
one of the oldest stations, I think.
Yeah. Now, you might be able to help me then, because apparently you've got a station down near Emerson's Green somewhere.
Oh, crikey, now you're asking. I've only been with the force just over 2 years.
Oh, right,
So,
okay.
And I only ever know Broadbury. I've been here for that
So a
long
late
time.
job change then.
Sophie might know.
Yeah, Sophie!
Do you know there's a station down at Emerson's Green at all?
Oh, yeah, there is. It's Concord House.
Concord House.
Yeah.
Oh, we're holding up everybody now.
That's all right.
So, I don't suppose you've got a pen you could write a postcode or something, have you?
Oh, it's really difficult.
Or I could nip in the front office.
It's all right, I can do it now.
Can you?
Now I know where it is. Is it Concord House?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'll Google it in a minute and then I'll do it.
I'll say park up and then come back.
Yeah, and I'll come
Yeah.
out to you. All right.
Oh, good. Sorry. So a little bit of a traffic problem here. Obviously, people parking out on the road does create a bit of a problem for them, even in little cars. So, sorry, I thought you were overtaking him to go in. It's a bit tight here, isn't it, for you? Mind you, a little car should be all right. Is it end of shift by any chance? Is it end of shift?
No.
Ah, right. I didn't want to be in the way of anybody else coming in, you see.
Not working. I'll have a look. Hang on. Oh, let's have a go.
How many police officers to open a gate, eh?
They don't make things easy. It wasn't bleeping tonight.
Yeah, no problem, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm going to come over this way out of the way. It's got to be a shift change, isn't it?
No. Lunchtime.
Ah, lovely. Appreciate this.
No problem. So,
Concord House, yeah. Is it a new establishment, do you know? Or?
no, it's not.
Oh, right, okay. No, I like to try and get this bridge built between the public and the police, because there's been a lot of problems over the years. I mean, I go back to the riots in Bristol that were just shocking to watch. So
Yeah, well-
we all got to do our little bit.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
I'm just going to video that, if that's all right.
That's absolutely fine. 7FN Harlequin Office Park, Emerson's Green. Is that enough
right.
for you, do you think?
As long as there's a postcode, that should be fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a fairly
And
modern
you can Google
car.
it as well. If you just Google Concord House.
Now I know what it's called, yeah.
Let me write that as well, Concord House.
Brilliant. And your name was?
My name's PC Blaw 3433.
PC
Blaw.
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 B
Like
L.
Blaw Homes, BLOOR.
Oh, like as in floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually say
That's
that.
an unusual name.
Yeah.
Do you know the history of it?
I don't know actually. I think it comes from Cheshire. I
Oh, right,
believe.
okay.
I think when I've looked into it, it's a Blaw of the Hill. Somebody that used to live on the Blaw of
Okay,
the Hill. I
right.
believe.
Well, I'll look it up myself. I quite like names, you see.
Yeah,
so,
I've got a big plaque. I got it from America, and it gives you like the
Brilliant.
details of it. And it was funny how it sort of traces back to Cheshire because I'm originally from Cheshire.
Right, never
So,
mind.
Yeah, someone's got to be. All right, nice.
Hey,
Your name was
Scott.
Scott. Nice
Yeah.
to meet you, Scott.
And you, thank you very much for your help. Really appreciated.
Have a good day.
No worries. What are they like if I go in the front office? Are they anti-photos or?
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah. I just want to have a little look at it for the viewers.
You're not causing any
I
problems.
don't tend to go in if there's public in there.
I think they're dealing with something at the moment.
I'll-
I'm not
yeah.
sure, so
I'll give them a 5 minutes and no worries. Thanks very much. Cheers. Take care all. Cheers. So, obviously I couldn't get in this bit because of the gates being closed. So we'll, how you do? You all right? Lunchtime?
Okay.
Yeah, very good, you?
Yes, thank you.
Good, good. So what I'm going to do, because there's people at the desk, I'm going to take it down and pick it up in a bit. Now this officer here I've spoken to outside and he's very helpful. So if he doesn't know either, it's a worrying thing, because people are being arrested for carrying a card that tells them they're...
One of the, my colleagues is obviously going to deal with that. I've got the stuff to do, unfortunately, but you'll find it out.
With no disrespect to you, because you've been very helpful, do you know what a CanCard is?
I don't know.
No, that's fine.
2 years in service, so it could be...
Hopefully, because it's fairly new, hopefully my visit today will help you all to look into it and learn about it.
Yeah, yeah. So, like I said, every day's a school day for us.
And us.
It's not possible to know every little thing.
Exactly.
But we'll find out for you, and I'll look into it myself.
I think I probably need a 3-striper.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Says you'll know.
And if they don't, oh dear.
Yeah. Thank you.
Enjoy your lunch. Cheers. And the police staff make me laugh because they look like they're police officers, don't they? But if you always clock up here, they don't know Jack. I'm not going to swear.
Yeah, sorry.
Right, I've just called up. There isn't anyone available to come down and speak to you right now.
Is that because it's lunchtime? Be honest.
Well, I don't really think they have set lunchtime.
Well, that's what I got told outside. That's why they're all coming back.
So yeah, I can try and help you the best I can. Or
Well, if you don't know what it is, it's very difficult to know which route to take you down.
right.
All I can suggest then is if you write down CanCards, C-A-N-C-A-R-D, look it up and pass it up the chain, because hopefully when they do their briefings before they all go out on the street, they can tell them what it is.
Okay.
Because it's a growing thing, and it comes, I'll give you a little bit of info, it comes with cover for legal aid. Not legal aid as in the old legal aid where you get it free, but aid of a legal nature. And of course, there's then civil claims going in against the police, which we want to stop because we end up paying for that, don't we? So yeah, look it up. If you pass it up the line, and I'm just popping down to Concord House, so I'll see if I can speak to anybody there about it.
Okay.
Is that far from here? Do you know?
Sorry.
Concord House?
Well, I don't know. I don't work there.
You don't know much, do you?
Well, I'm covered in Bristol today. So.
No worries. I'm only pulling your leg. Have a good day, mate. Cheers, guys. Take care.
Take care, mate.
So there we go. We've given a bit of information. I will put in some information into the video about CanCards and what they're all about. I've got a feeling some of you will be very, very interested in it. I'm not going to spoil it in the video because, as we know, some people fast forward through the boring bits, and whereas if I put it up in text, everybody can read it, maybe take a photo of it, that sort of stuff. So in fact, I'm just going to ask this copper coming out very quickly, maybe if they know, and then I'll move on to the next location. But all in all, I've got to say, Broadbury House, very friendly, very helpful. So yeah, no problems here at all, and they are shutting the gate on a regular basis, which is good as well. Could I ask you a quick question while you're shutting the gate?
Yeah, quickly.
Do you know what a CanCard is? A CanCard, C-A-N-C-A-R-D. Could I? Well, I'm trying to enlighten the police force in general. Could I ask you, when you get back later,
Yeah,
to mention it to a stripey or a pipper,
yeah.
and just say, look into it, because more and more people are carrying them.
Is it a disability card?
It's not a disability card, no, but it's a card that if the police don't know what it is, there's a risk of arrest, and then there's a risk of a public lawsuit against the police, which we don't want.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
that's true.
all right,
I'm a software job, alright?
no worries, take care, yeah? So yeah, they don't seem to know what it is. Check out the details. I'll put a link in and all that sort of stuff, so you can read up on it at your leisure. So from Broadbury House in Bristol, expose and educate. Give us a thumbs up. We're back out and about, trying to get back in the swing of things after some overdue time out. I'm on the mend, guys. I'm on the mend. Thank you for all your good wishes. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It'll help keep me on the road. And if you hit the little bell icon, you'll be notified of any new videos that get uploaded over the coming months. So thanks for watching. All take care. Catch you on the next one.